Hello, Just Too Good here, back from the review, and today we're reviewing the smallest of the Scooby-Doo sets. It's called the Mummy Museum Mystery. It has 110 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it retails for $15 in the United States. Now let's take a look at the minifigures. So here is Shaggy, and this is a version that has that scared face with the teeth showing, and you can see he does have an exclusive printed 2x2 tile with kind of clues to solving this mystery for the set. And he does have a back facial printing right there, and of course you can compare this to the other one that I'm talking about with the other face print and other back face printing. And here is Scooby-Doo. This is actually the cheapest way to get the standing up version of Scooby, because the second cheapest way is a Mystery Machine set. And this version actually has a pretty uncommon face print, because the one that's not showing the teeth is actually only found in the Mystery Mansion set, so that's going to be very useful. But it's a two combination kind of build where you have the head and then you have the body. And he also can be compared to the one that's sitting down, which you can see how different their molds are, and also that's the one that's showing the teeth. And here is the Mummy, and this one is actually very similar to some of the Pharaoh Quest ones in terms of its printing and everything like that. But its head, little dress right here, its headdress does have some exclusive kind of coloring right there with those lines, and the printing is not spot on similar to some of the Pharaoh's Quest ones. And it also has, of course, the revealed face, which reveals the true villain under there, and that's pretty nice. So you can just kind of switch around the face and unmask the villain to reveal his true identity. And here's the main build of the set. It's just supposed to be this little museum exhibit for the Mummy. And there's some great pieces in this build, and it's a pretty simple build, but it works pretty effectively. Now going to the back, there's actually a little play feature where if you pull this Scooby snack right here, which is the same one that's found in most other sets with that nice printed bun piece on that inverted kind of a circular tile, as I call them. Once you pull it down, it reveals the Mummy from this little casket area. So pull that down, and there you go. He gets revealed, and you can kind of just crawl out or whatever you want. Now, this design right here is actually kind of cool. I like how they use these little tusk pieces, as I call them, on these little connectors right here, which connect to this hinge part. And it gives it kind of a circular look to the back area of this casket, kind of a tomb. That's a better word for it, a tomb. Now, the tomb molding itself is the same one that's been used since 1998, actually, for the Adventurers line. And it's in this nice pearl gold color, which I really like. And now, once you open this area right here, there's some hidden crystals, which is kind of a nice little play feature. I always like opening little hidden parts and finding some hidden gems or whatever. And you just get an emerald, a sapphire, and a ruby. And other than that, there's not too much else going on here. What I really love, though, is that they use a sticker right here for these little panel pieces or whatever. But they're not panels, but they're tall bricks. But this sticker right here has Johnny Thunder on it, and it says 1922, which is an awesome reference to people like me who loved LEGO Adventures back in the day. And it's just a nice little kind of museum exhibit display right here. And then there's another museum exhibit display which shows just a little diamond right there, which is kind of cool as well. I like how they also did these little light kind of builds right here, which it makes it look like the spotlights kind of shining on the little tomb, which is kind of a clever build, but it's pretty simple. I never thought about using that for that particular use. So that's it for this build, and now let's go on to the box and then the final verdict. So here's the box for the set. It's nice to see the return of these kind of $12 box sizes, as I call them. And on the back, there's some kind of displays and whatever. And it does come with one instruction booklet, which does come with some ads for the LEGO Scooby-Doo lineup. So overall, you guys know what I'm going to say on this set. I like it a lot, and I love this Scooby-Doo lineup because there's more play sets than vehicle sets, and this is a set that has no vehicle whatsoever, and it's a play set. And it's a well-done play set because there's lots of stuff to play with it. Now, this is probably maybe the weakest of the Scooby-Doo line. It's either this one or the plain one, in my opinion. But I'll have to build the big mansion set eventually, which I don't have at the moment. And really, when it comes to this set, it's the cheaper one, but it's $15 for 110 pieces, which is a little bit... I guess it would have been better if it was a $13 set, but it doesn't bug me too much. And I like some of the pieces they included here, like the exclusive Mummy minifigure, which looks really darn cool. But it's kind of sad that Shaggy and Scooby are just the same old ones, or the same characters and everything that aren't exclusive anyway, that come in all the other sets, because it's getting a little bit redundant now that I'm building all these sets. That's like every set comes with Shaggy and Scooby. Now it's nice that they included the Scooby Head that only comes in this set, in the biggest set, which is my favorite Scooby Head because it doesn't show his teeth or anything like that. And it's also nice to have some of the pieces like this little casket piece right here. And the build itself is really kind of fun because it has a nice play feature. It looks like a museum display, and we don't really get sets with a museum display. Also like the little Easter egg with Johnny Thunder. So I will rate this set a B+. Wish the price was a little bit better. Wish the characters were a little bit more unique, but other than that, I do say it's a pretty darn good set, especially one of the lower priced licensed sets. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.